instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
Long have I waited. And now, you're coming together. Is your undoing.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny. The Force will be with you. Always.
This is my review for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. It is the 9th film in the... Is it the 9th film? Technically, yes. It's the 9th film trilogy, like saga-wise. So it's the last film in the Skywalker saga. It is directed, once again, by J.J. Abrams. Who directed The Force Awakens. As you know, they let, for The Last Jedi, they let Rian Johnson direct it, which, The Last Jedi, I didn't like it the first time I watched it. The second time I watched it, there's a lot that they could cut out, or a lot of stuff I didn't like that they did, but cinematically, like, it looks amazing. The movie looks amazing. I kind of like that he tried to go against the grain. The movie isn't terrible, it's just, in the middle of a trilogy to do what he did, like, I blame Disney for the fact that they shouldn't have let somebody else direct the middle movie. Like, let that vision go through. Don't let Rian Johnson come in, because Rian Johnson had his own trilogy. We probably would have loved it. Like, oh, this is where he's going. Like, he does do some stuff that's just like, whatever. But he directed Knives Out. Knives Out was amazing. But there also was some stuff that I was like, but it's still a great movie. Like, The Last Jedi, it's not really a bad movie. It's just, for a Star Wars movie, it's not what you would really expect. And I'm a big person. One of the things I like about The Last Jedi is Rian Johnson's kind of like, I don't care about these original characters anymore. I'm going to do something different, go against the Star Wars grain, which I'm for in a lot of cases, because I like the prequels more. I enjoyed the prequels more than the original trilogy. I just like the characters more. I care about Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, all those people way more than I care about Han and all them. So like in the new movies, like what J.J. Abrams does, he does a lot of pandering towards, I'm going to make this movie similar to this old original trilogy movie, which is where he loses me, because I'm like, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be different. I don't care about that movie. You shouldn't be carbon copying movies anyway, but he did it. People are saying there's similarities to Endgame. I seen a similarity two similarities towards the end of the movie that is like Endgame, and they straight took that from Endgame, or somebody was just, I don't know what they're doing. But I enjoyed the movie. Rise of Skywalker is definitely a good Star Wars movie. if you like Star Wars, you should definitely see it. You'll enjoy it. It has its moments. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of fixing Last Jedi, a little bit of trying to be different, a little bit of trying to make the old fans feel good, which is what it kind of had to be because of how it was set up. As you know, it stars Finn, and John Boyega plays Finn. We have Oscar Isaac as Poe Dameron. I think Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. We got R2-D2. We got Carrie Fisher back as Leia, who I thought should have died in The Last Jedi because since she passed away in real life, I don't know why they kept her in there, and I would have preferred... I'm not a big Luke Skywalker fan. I don't really care for Luke. It just made more sense because Mark Hamill's still alive. But it's okay. We also have Daisy Ridley, who's grown on me as Rey. I love her as Rey. Adam Driver, I like him as well. He plays Kylo Ren. And we have Kerry Russell, who's added into the movie. He plays Zori. Lupita's back with her character. I forgot her name. I think it's Maz Kanata. And then, I think that's the name. And then we have, I'm trying to make sure, Billie Lourd's still back. She was in the last movie as well. Kelly Marie Tran as Rose. I like her character. I didn't like the little side story, Last Jedi. It was a little bit too long, but I like her character. Her character, there's nothing really wrong with her character. And I like her. And a lot of people say she was delegated to a smaller role. I feel like she was a bigger role because she was doing some important stuff. She just wasn't in the thing. But for me, I'm against, if they had Kelly Marie Tran have a bigger role, they should have replaced somebody, which I have no problem. My thing about Star Wars is I like people who have lightsabers. We don't need more people with guns. More people that have guns or blasters, we don't need more. Like the parts with Finn and Poe, I don't care about at all. And that's my biggest thing with The Force Awakens. I do not like the fact that Finn did not have a lightsaber. Like they teased it, and then Rey got it. I have no issue with Rey having it. I just wanted Finn to have one too, because I stopped caring about Finn at that point. I was like, you're not important. I don't care if you used to be a stormtrooper. You're just another person with a blaster. And to me, in Star Wars, you guys are pointless. Like I hate them. That's just how I am. But in the movie, we have Palpatine is back. That's what I forgot. They showed it in the trailer, in the movie. They explain it. They explain what happened, kind of, why he's back. But yeah, he's back. There's a lot in this movie. To be honest, you really don't need to watch all three movies. Like, if you've seen all the movies, great. But if you've seen The Force Awakens, you can kind of watch this movie because it just fixes The Last Jedi, takes a little of those parts, adds on to them, and just the same characters from Force Awakens. The trilogy is definitely not as strong. I enjoy the prequels. Going from Qui-Gon Jinn to Obi-Wan to Anakin's whole story since he was a boy and his whole turn. That's my thing. That's what I love about Rey. Rey's temptation to the dark side. It's not as deep as Anakin, but I see the parallels with Anakin. And that's why I like Rey's character and Rey. So I really enjoyed the movie because of that, because Anakin is probably the most interesting Star Wars character to me. And what he dealt with was just real. A lot of people didn't like the political aspects of the prequels. I think that added to Star Wars. Star Wars, I tried to watch some of the original trilogies again, and I'm like, the acting wasn't that great. These guys are okay. Billy D. Williams did his thing. And some other people did, but Mark Hamill was just yelling the whole time. In I think A New Hope, I'm like, God, this is annoying. Who's watching this? But it's just the political elements I feel added to Star Wars because it's something you can relate to. There's corruption, there's temptation, there's these different things that people deal with on a daily basis. And the fact that the Jedi weren't pure, in the old Star Wars movie, there's good and bad. That's it. And the prequels, it's kind of blurry. Very blurry, actually. And then in the new trilogy, it's blurry. And that's what I like. Keep it that way. If you do more Star Wars movies, I need it to be blurry. There's good, then there's bad. No, that's simple. It's boring. But I enjoyed Rise of Skywalker. It was definitely a decent movie. I think I've seen it 3 times so far. Definitely you should watch it. Form your own opinion. I enjoyed it. It was worth my time. You should go see it if you care about Star Wars. If you don't care about Star Wars, you have no reason watching the ninth movie. And go back and watch all the other movies. But thank you guys so much for your support. Don't forget to like, dislike, comment, subscribe. And thank you guys so much for supporting me. I truly appreciate it.